If you are listening to an audio version of this podcast and would like to watch it on YouTube, please go to yt.seniortuber.com. That's yt.seniortuber.com. Hello, and welcome to the Senior Tuber Incentive, where this podcast helps mature creators become YouTubers. If you are one or want to become one, if you have something inside you that you just want to let out, whether it's entertaining, educating, or whatever you want to do for fun on YouTube, this is the place to learn how to get started. We also have a community for the Senior Tuber Facebook community. If you're interested, check the link down in the description. I'm Fran Asaro. I am the founder of the Senior Tuber community because I am one, and I wanted to create a place where we could all go at a certain age or a certain level of learning and have a place where we don't have to feel uncomfortable with whatever limitations we have with technology or maybe a pace that people are going at a younger age. So we're here to help each other and to support each other. If you want to know more about what I do besides this podcast, just check and see some of the things that I offer. And I hope to meet you and be able to support you in whatever you're doing. Today, we're going to talk about something. Speaking of becoming a YouTube creator, is, you know what? Sometimes there are people out there who do not know what supporting a favorite YouTuber looks like. And I know that sounds strange because we're all hitting like buttons and everything that we're doing, we're being asked to take action, but we don't realize how important it is. We're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about the 6 steps to support and be supported as a YouTube creator. And if you stick around, I actually have a bonus way as well, but let's just talk about the first 6 right now. And here's the thing. One thing is that when you support another YouTuber, it's sort of like what goes around comes around, and then people will start supporting you. But it's a way that you can also educate your viewers and let them know, maybe even make a video about it, is why you're asking for their support. Now, some of us are doing this absolutely for free. Many of us, or maybe even most of us, when we teach our viewers how to support us, that's our way to maybe either be reinforced for what we're doing or be reimbursed for it somehow, right? So we're going to talk about that in just a minute. But before we do, I just want to make sure that I let you know that before diving in, supporting your favorite YouTuber does not mean being inauthentic. So this is my disclaimer. Whatever I'm about to tell you is not something you should do if you don't feel it, okay? If you feel authentically inspired to take action on one of the ways I'm going to be talking about today, that's wonderful. But please do not do it just because, right? Another thing I want to say is that some of the things, or most of the things I'm about to tell you, are absolutely free to do, and they only take a few seconds to do. So I'm not asking you to do a lot, but I'm asking you to just learn what it's about so you can understand how it's going to benefit you, and you can understand why other YouTube creators are asking you to take these actions, okay? The first thing, we're going to talk about a few that you probably already know, but the first one is we're going to talk about the power of the subscribe button. When you hit that subscribe button, you have now told that YouTube creator that you're so interested in their material that you want to see what else they come up with. And if you hit the bell, you're letting them know that you actually want to hear from them the moment that they upload a video because you like their content that much. That's a reinforcement to us creators that we're doing the right thing and we're going in the right direction. If somebody's asking you to subscribe, think about it. Do I feel like being in this person's world? Do I want to hear from them again? Or better yet, do I want to hear from them the moment that they upload something? I know for me, any of my members of my Senior Tuber Creator Club, I hit that bell because I want to know the second they upload. They're probably not so happy about it because I jump right on it like white on rice, right? That subscribe is an important thing. Not the only thing, but if they're asking you to do it, great. But if they don't ask them, some people feel like they don't want to invade your space and they don't even ask. Think about that. Say, is there a way? Can I support this person? I enjoyed watching this. I can't tell you how many times I don't do that or didn't do that when I didn't know how important it was. But it is vital to a creator to know that somebody out there is listening and liking. And speaking of liking, that's another thing. I can pass by videos very easily, not now that I know so much, but not hitting that like button, not knowing how important it is. But what you're doing is you're telling not only the creator, but YouTube is now knowing that this creator is creating enough material that people are liking and they're being engaged, and they sort of let their videos be shown more. They have more times they're being available for other people to see. Maybe you don't want to jump into the don't like button if you don't feel like it. I don't know if I've ever hit a don't like, but I definitely hit the like button. It's very important. And it also lets me feel good that I'm supporting them. And they're going to feel good because people are, again, like the subscribe button. It's like they're liking it. Now, was talking about after you hit a like, sometimes I actually think about, okay, do I want to stop at the like button? Or did this person answer the question I was looking for? Did they entertain me? Did they do something I didn't know about? Should I let them know? And I say yes, even if it's one word, hit the comment section and let them know this is exactly what I was looking for, or this was what I was looking for. Can you tell me this? And ask them something else. Get them engaged, right? Get other viewers engaged. As long as it's positive, there's nothing wrong with creating engagement. That comment section is vital to keep the community going, to keep the vitality of that channel going. And if, again, only if it's authentic, go ahead and say something there. Say, great job, thumbs up, even if you don't even want to make it a whole sentence. But it's sort of like the combination subscribe, like, comment. It's sort of like a triple play. Okay. But it's something that eventually you're going to start thinking about. Just listening to this podcast, you may have a different way of listening to your videos or watching your videos. And you might want to do it with some intentionality and with purpose and making a difference for somebody out there who's entertaining us or educating us every day, working very hard to put videos out that we interact with. And if we don't, they're working harder and harder trying to get us engaged and learning. Like me, I'm always trying to learn how to put out better videos. And that's what they're doing. And until you say, okay, you're doing a good job, they're going to be thinking they're not yet, right? So you want to help them with growing their channel. Now, here's another thing. Sharing is caring. What does that mean? Was this valuable? I'm a sharer like crazy. I will share a funny video, an educational video. I'm jumping on that thing constantly, hitting the share button. It'll take you to your Facebook Messenger, which is pretty much the most popular way that I do share. But you can send things by email. You could post it on your own Facebook page. And you know what else I do? I don't know if this counts as sharing, but I actually send things to myself in my Facebook Messenger, and I keep a little library of things there that I will want to share. I also keep playlists. So if I see something, like if I'm working on, let's say when I was studying YouTube for the past 10 years, 11 years, I would just save a whole YouTube playlist of everything that I thought was valuable and I wanted to refer back to. I have another playlist that's things I want to watch later. But sharing in and of itself is very important. Sharing to somebody's page, somebody's messenger, somebody's email is going to give a YouTube creator another brownie point with YouTube. Okay. Now, this is something that not everybody knows. But as a YouTube partner, which is a goal that many YouTubers want to reach, it is not the only way, but is one of the ways that YouTubers want to earn money is by becoming a YouTube partner. And the prerequisite to becoming a YouTube partner is that they have to have 1,000 subscribers or more, plus they need a certain amount of watch time hours every 12 months. And watch time hours are how long somebody stays on the video and watches it, not how many views, how many hours they're being viewed. If you're looking to be a YouTube partner, you'll need about 333 watch time hours per month or 4,000 watch time hours every year. And it sounds like a lot unless your people are watching your material all the way through. So if you leave somebody's video, and I'm not saying you should stay on a video you do not enjoy, but if you are on somebody's video that you are enjoying, and you have a little bit more to go, I'd say go the distance, because what it's going to do is show up in their analytics that people are staying the whole time. And that is going to mean a lot to the YouTube algorithms. And if they don't, if you're dropping off, it's going to show where people drop off after 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And the creators are going to be thinking, what did I do to lose them? And if it wasn't good material, then they should see that and should learn how they can keep people entertained. But if you're being entertained and you're still leaving, it's just some thoughtful thing you could do by staying on and making sure that they get acknowledged for having a video that kept you entertained or engaged. Okay. And here's another thing that's, it's not new, but it's called the thanks button.
Thank you so much.
And super thanks. And at the bottom of every video for anybody who qualifies is going to say thanks. And you can hit that button and actually give them a tip of just a few dollars or up to as many dollars as you want to send somebody. But just think of how your creator is going to feel. Some of them never ask you for it. They just keep it there subliminally, just maybe to entice you one day if you really enjoyed the video. But imagine that they spent days creating a video, they post it, took hours and hours to do, and they wake up to $1, $5, $10. It's not a heck of a lot, but it mounts up. And your dollar can start that ball rolling and make somebody's day entirely. So just a few dollars goes a long way. And that thanks button is also available if the YouTube creator has a live event that you'll be able to thank them during the event. So keep that in mind as well. Now, that was the 6 things that I was telling you about, but here's the 7th thing. This is the bonus I was talking about. And again, if you're not interested, that's fine. I know I've said that only about 1,000 times today, but I want to remind you, this is about you not feeling pressure, not feeling obligated, but knowing the game, okay? Usually inside the description of every video, there's a YouTuber talking about something that might make them money. Maybe they're an affiliate marketer and they're talking about a product, like let's say my microphone, and I want to promote this microphone, which now I'm going to have to do because I just mentioned it, right? So I'll put a link into my description and say, here's the information on the mic I was using. And then if you're interested, you'll click on it and you'll buy it or not buy it. And if they're selling this through Amazon, then if you go there and buy anything else while you're looking for microphones, they're going to benefit from that too. And you don't get charged anything for doing that, nothing extra. All you're doing is buying something you were already interested in. And now 2 people are going to benefit from it. You're going to get the product and they're going to get a little bit of a stipend just for putting that link there, right? It's something to consider. If you saw something in the video, don't wait and go look for it later. Save the link if you can't get to it now or you're not interested. But another thing you could do is you could click on the link and put that product in your shopping cart. If it's an Amazon product, the fact that you put it into the shopping cart makes that YouTuber qualified for a commission for up to 30 days. Where if you go visit it and don't purchase it, their eligibility for a commission is only a couple of like 24 hours or 48 hours. And that's it. You wouldn't know that, right? You would probably put it in your shopping cart if you were interested, if you knew that that buys them another 30 days to be eligible. Just something you want to think about. And besides, not always Amazon, any product that they're talking about, if it's artistic supplies or books or whatever they're suggesting, if you're interested, click on them. But the thing is that some creators have other things for sale. They might have a merchandise store where they're selling their products, hats, totes, buttons. And if you're interested, if you like their products, then go ahead and click on them there. Or if they're putting out courses that might teach you something to help advance you. If it's something you're interested, then yes, you're supporting your YouTube creator by buying their stuff. The reason why we're saying all this is because I want you to reverse the roles. What if this was you? What if you wanted to put out things that you want to make money on? You don't want to be selling to people. You don't want to force them to buy anything. You just want to casually mention or just display your items where you can benefit. And if you're an educated viewer, you'll know what to do. And that's what I'm trying to help you do, is know what to do. And that's it. How will you take this information from today forward? You'll probably support more people that you're watching, which is wonderful. And if you just did that, it's fantastic. But if you're a creator or a creator wannabe or soon to be, then how will you educate your audience? You could use this video. Just send this video to them, the link. Or you can create your own video and let them know what they could do to support you, because it may be something different. And if you do have an idea on how to support your YouTube creator and it's not here, please put it in the comment section, because I'd love to share that and to start doing it if it's something that I'm able to do. Okay, fair enough? I just want to say thank you so much for listening to this. And we will be going back to optimizing and monetizing our channels. In the meantime, I have some podcasts out there on other people's channels where I'm talking about the same thing, only different, right? Different versions or different aspects of optimizing. And I'm also going to be starting a YouTube membership club right here on YouTube, where we're going to start learning optimization and monetization and other things that you want. So if you're interested in that, I'd like to know, are you interested in a weekly training where we talk about things in a casual way? And you can let me know what you need. We could get questions up front, and I could start giving you the content that you want during a live event. Fair? All right. I'm going to go get some more videos made for you. I've got a couple coming up. And if you're interested in knowing what else I'm up to with this podcast, just check one of these videos that I have posted here and see which one you'd like to watch next. Or there might be a bunch of them listed on the side here on the right side of your screen. So I hope that you'll be looking at all my podcasts and learn as much as you can about being a great YouTube creator as well as a supporter for other YouTubers. I'm Fran Asaro, and I am so grateful to be here. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.